Over 200 frozen dead bodies remain on Mount Everest, perfectly preserved as landmarks that climbers must pass by. And here's the shocking reason why they can't be removed. Before we continue, would you mind liking this video and subscribing to our channel? Now let's discover the terrifying truth about Everest's death zone. Mount Everest stands at 29,032 feet, and above 26,000 feet lies what climbers call the death zone, where the human body literally begins dying with each breath due to extreme oxygen deprivation. In this zone, the air contains only 1/3 of the oxygen available at sea level. Your body starts consuming itself, breaking down muscle tissue for energy because digestion becomes nearly impossible. Here's where it gets truly disturbing. Over 300 people have died attempting to climb Everest since 1924, and approximately 200 bodies still remain on the mountain, frozen in time. These bodies have become permanent fixtures, even serving as trail markers for other climbers. One famous body, called Green Boots, lies in a limestone cave at 27,890 feet and has been there since 1996. But why can't they remove these bodies? Here's the brutal reality. At those extreme altitudes, it takes up to 10 Sherpas working together just to move one frozen body a few hundred feet. The physical effort required is so enormous that rescuers themselves risk death from exhaustion, altitude sickness, or falling. Many rescue attempts have resulted in additional deaths. Each body weighs significantly more when frozen solid, and the terrain is so treacherous that helicopter rescue is impossible above 20,000 feet. The air is too thin for helicopters to generate enough lift. The cost is astronomical too. Removing a single body can cost between $40,000, requiring specialized teams, equipment, and multiple days of dangerous work. Here's the most haunting part. Some climbers have reported passing dying people on their way to the summit, unable to help because stopping would mean their own death in the death zone. In 1996, David Sharp lay dying near Green Boots Cave while over 40 climbers passed by him. The altitude makes rescue attempts so dangerous that even attempting to help someone can result in multiple deaths. The bodies experience almost perfect preservation due to the extreme cold, averaging -35 degrees Fahrenheit. Some bodies look like they died just yesterday, even after decades. One of the most famous is Sleeping Beauty, Frances Arsentive, who died in 1998 and lay preserved in a sleeping position for 9 years before her husband funded a dangerous mission to move her body out of sight. The psychological impact on climbers is severe. Imagine stepping over frozen corpses, some with their eyes still open, their final moments of terror preserved forever in ice. Scientists estimate that as climate change causes glaciers to melt, more bodies that were previously buried in snow are being revealed, creating even more macabre landmarks on the mountain. Everest has become the world's highest graveyard, where ambition meets mortality and where the dead remain as eternal warnings to those who dare follow. That's your ultimate mountain knowledge bomb. If this chilling story gave you goosebumps, smash that like button. Subscribe to 3 Min Knowledge for more extreme survival facts that reveal nature's deadliest secrets.